with the old shit, in with the new thing. Dark as a motherfucker, color of my moon ring. My mind digital, always stay focused now. Steady, dry, heavy, but this my favorite go around. Love it when it's showtime. Pump the adrenaline, feeling like a kid again. Pass me a mescaline, nigga, I'm a man now. No more pants down, no need for gloves now. No more mask out, grind to your bones show. Foolproof cash route, do it for the...
Yo, Grumpy OGs, Hannibal Heck, Eddie the Ass Eater. We got a special guest up in the crib.
We got a Miami legend.
We got Miami legend in the crib.
You know what I'm saying? Started off freestyling, battling.
And he talking about like freestyle, like Lisa freestyle.
Not that kind.
Yeah, so
Stevie B and none of that.
Yeah, we had to bring him on too because we always said we like to represent the dudes that represent us, and we always like to bring back the love and show people who don't know the history, because it's sure as hell don't know all the history of Miami, especially Kendall.
And not only that, this is our fucking dog too. We've known him for so long.
Bdope is in the crib.
Bob here.
Yes,
What's
sir.
good, everybody?
Welcome to the Grumpy OGs.
Salute.
Nah, no doubt.
You already know.
No doubt.
Listen, so I'm glad you made it. We
Third time.
We had some technical difficulties last time. You know what I'm saying?
We lost
technical difficulties.
They robbed Eddie for the hard drive. They thought it was worth some money.
Stop that. Nobody robbed me.
Nothing of that.
Number one, nobody robbed me.
No, they didn't. They took the hard drive.
No, they don't. That
No?
was mine. They wouldn't take that. No. Anyway.
Point is, we got a new hard drive thanks to me, and we're going to keep this popping.
I'm going to have a lot of terabytes soon. Don't worry about it.
Right. So he's gonna
we already got 2 right now.
He's gonna establish all the rest of them gigs for you, and I'm glad you made it. First of all, I wanted to start off from the jump because people for sure guaranteed if they don't know who you are, you know, we let them know how you started, because you didn't start in Miami.
Nah.
You know, so what was your you came down here for a reason, but before you were here, you were in NY, and how'd you get your little start? Because was it starting rapping in Miami? Miami or
I
New
started
York?
in New York when
That's
I was
why I'm
young.
asking
So
that.
my older brother used to rhyme, and him and my cousin and a couple other friends and shit on the block, they used to rhyme and shit at that time. And we used to be in front of the steps. They used to diss me and shit whenever they would rhyme, and like, you know what I'm saying, because I was short and shit like that. They do their funny little shit, crack their jokes.
Eddie had that same problem all his life.
You know how that shit be.
He sure does.
So in order to get back at them, I used to have to be like, get these motherfuckers. So started like trying to come up with shit cleverly and shit like that.
Right.
And at that time, I didn't even have the name Bdope. They used to call me Woody and shit. I used to have this like Woody Woodpecker hat and shit. So they used to try to clown me with that shit. And so you know how
everybody's first name sucks.
so you know how you don't give yourself your first name.
You don't. You shouldn't give yourself your name most of the time when it's genuine.
But most people, they come up and they want to come up with their name and shit like that. So I got coined the name because of hat and shit. You know what I'm saying? Some people, you know, shorty shit stain because his shit is drawers and shit. But anyway,
you had the whole Woody Woodpecker suit too, like the shirt, the hat, the match.
Not the whole suit, but I had the hat. I had the hat and shit like that. So yeah, so they used to clown me and diss me shit like that. But then everybody in the fucking neighborhood would call me Woody and shit. So it stuck until I started spitting rhymes and shit like that. And eventually, I hit them all in the head that they was like, oh shit, damn. Fucking, like, little by little, like, it'd be like Bob. So the name was like Bob here type shit, because every time, Bob's here, like, type shit. So that's where that whole Bob here.
So the Woody Bob is.
So little by little.
Bob Woody.
So some that shit try to, like, little by little, the Woody died down. Then it went from, like, Bob here to, like, yo, damn, fucking Bob is dope and shit. So, be dope.
Okay.
The name stuck since then, and it was like, that was it.
And what part of New York?
Spanish Harlem.
Spanish Harlem.
That's where they had the best Puerto Rican parade. The pre-party. It's the pre-party.
It's the parade. The festival from 116 down to 106, and I lived right there in 107 between Lex and 3rd and shit like that. So, be right there, right out the building. You see?
I know you.
I love Boricuas.
You talk about all the time. They got an ill Puerto Rican Day parade in Chicago too. The one in Chicago. But now they cut that shit off, like, cause that shit by Humboldt Park. Supposedly
they don't want that by Humboldt Park no more.
It's still by Humboldt Park, but supposedly it's like only like so many blocks now. It used to be like the whole entire shit. Now it's just so many blocks. It's contained.
So they shrunk it.
Humboldt Park. You can't take away Humboldt Park.
Oh, I don't know.
That's like Central Park in New York.
I thought they trying to gentrify and shit. Just because it's Puerto Ricans over there. Like,
There's still Puerto Ricans out there. I just went there. I told you I went to see my grandma. There's still Puerto Ricans out there. It ain't like it was.
Oh.
But there's still Ricans out there that they still got that big Puerto Rican flag across the going across the street.
It's metal, so I don't think that's going to.
I mean, they can take it down if they want.
They could, but that'd be foul, right?
Put an American flag, you know.
Viva America.
But yeah, they got an ill Puerto Rican Day
so,
parade.
No, but yes, I've been there one time and it was
just one.
Yeah, because I lived in Queens when I was short. Shorter.
Mm-hmm. You were shorter than this?
Yeah, unfortunately, crazy, right?
That sucks.
Yeah, it does.
Not enough miracle grow, I guess.
Shit, man.
But yeah, nah. So
really quick, when you came down here, it was funny to me because I was here before you. I know I was here before you because I came out. I was 9. So I saw all the crews form. I saw 86. I saw all the crews form.
Okay.
And for me, in my eyes, all my boys' eyes, we'll always say he's part of the Killian crew. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just how we divided shit. You know, we were Sunset kids.
Yeah.
You remember? And
you remember?
You had to remember that. It's just it was so fucking separated.
It was.
You know what I mean? Like Kendall was separated like that big time. You know what I'm saying?
Kendall was very segregated.
Too much because I wasn't like around there like that.
Yo, Kendall to me was split like the 5 fucking boroughs in New York type shit. Like it was like if you lived over by the hammocks. And then you had Kendall, like people that was like by Pinecrest. That was like fucking saying you was like in Long Island type shit from Queens or whatever. Like you was just far from where everybody mostly be at.
Yeah.
You know.
And let me tell you, you went to Killian all 4 years, your high school?
Nah, I went to Killian in the middle of my 11th.
Oh, that's
grade.
when you came down.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why you get like you too, right? 11?
Yeah, 10th.
So I moved out here in 91 February.
Right.
So, February, then school over in June. Then it was like the next year. So I had my first year was shitty to me. Like, cause it was like, damn, I'm in school for just this little bit of time. And it was like summer's like, fuck, I ain't even had time to fucking really meet people.
Right.
But luckily, I hooked up with Sim, who just happened to know everybody. Cause Sim was rhyming out here.
Right.
Before Last Straws and all of that. Me and him came up with School Days. And then Bogey at the time.
That was your first crew out here?
Yeah, School Days. And then we had a other crew of other dudes that rhyme. Like Bogey at the time, D-Rhythm. He used to rhyme with this dude, Sam. Sam Slide was his rap name back then, but now he go by High Noon, do tattoos and shit like that. Tattoo Nightmares and all that in Miami. He's doing big things. He's still rhyming and shit like that too.
Right.
And doing some acting and shit as well. So then Bogey was a part of School Days. It was me, him. So it was Sim, me, D, Epps DJ'd for us in high school and shit like that. Yeah. And
they all went to the same high school.
We had 2 dancers, Tyson and Omari.
We dancers too?
Yeah.
Yo, we had a fucking group. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We was going out and shutting shit down, doing shows all over the place.
I never seen y'all as a collective do a show.
Okay.
Like all at once.
Yeah.
All the names you just said, especially Epps DJing. I would have remembered that. Dancers, all that shit. But I do remember, like I told you before, I do remember anytime when I first started going to clubs, 17, early 18.
You always told me,
there'll be 3 motherfuckers gonna be on that stage. Cause I know the hip hop club I'm going to is gonna be a little showcase. There's gonna be some acts out there. You know what I'm saying? I know there's gonna be. And for sure, 3 of them is gonna be Bdope, Mother Superior, and Last Straws. I would have to say it would have to, or it was Black Force.
Yeah,
it's who I'm gonna have to say it was. Every fucking time I went, and we went every weekend.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, but you can't forget, homeboy, Bdope. It's stuck in my brain. At fucking 30-some years. Fucking come on stage, do a freestyle, and it wasn't real freestyle. It wasn't the same freestyle, but he would throw that one line in every single time on the same freestyle on like every occasion where he took his hat off because he always wore a hat. He took his hat off and he'll say something crazy, something. I'm here. Something. Let me show you my hair, and his fucking had like a fucking lion's den underneath his fucking hat, and everybody react to that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I guess I guess that's why he kept that. But but what I was trying to say is I can always remember the first people I ever seen on stage consistently. Him, Mother Superior. Black Force, I just can't forget it. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I got to give you homage to that. I got to give you respect for that because people don't know the first spitters who was out here. Like y'all had to have. Doesn't matter if they didn't know your name. You if you didn't do it, it wouldn't have paid a way for the next kid to do it, and so on and so forth. Right. So that's why another thing that I've always wanted to tell you about, especially when you come out here. I told you that that's important. It's part of what I remember of hip hop history. Especially down in Kendall, down in Miami. Even though it was at the beach, but you understand what I'm saying?
But And even from back then, I was always repping Kendall because it was like that was the, like people say where you from and shit like that. I'd be like, oh, from New York, but I stay out in Kendall, like you know what I mean, like the fuck's Kendall, like
Let me tell you the biggest Kendall dilemma.
I
don't know how to put it because we had a super ill, not grudge, just like a fuck you back in them days because we fucking record joints. EFN first, so let's go with EFN mixtapes. Right. First motherfuckers to yell out Kendall. From EFN's mixtapes to the first joints we put out, we would rep Kendall on joints, and niggas we know would tell EFN, would tell me, would tell Paul, yo, why y'all niggas repping Kendall? We're like, what do you mean? That's where you from? Don't do that. That's not a good look. It ain't good look. If I was you, I wouldn't rep Kendall. And we was like, nigga, fuck that. We gonna keep, and we never stopped doing it. But for us, it was said by a lot of motherfuckers, and we used to be like, why the fuck would you say that? That's retarded. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no, we started. Then we got louder. Oh, so, you kidding me? Boys, don't even play.
That's crazy because nobody ever told me not to.
I just want to say that because, and I said it when we was speaking to when we was doing the show with the whole promo crew with Paula P and them. When I said that day, because they brought up something like that, and we was like, no, we didn't give a fuck. We still kept doing it. So, like I told them, and I say it now, we were the first ones to say Kendall on a track, and got almost damn near ridiculed for that shit. You know what I'm saying? Which is fucking ridiculous. And it's a bunch of dudes who from out of town. We call FOTs, fake out of towners. Dudes probably been here longer than they've been out of town, and they fucking, that's what they were telling us. But we didn't. Look at them now. You can't even laugh at look at EFN's at. If that's a representation, then and you don't get that, then you don't never get it.
Behind them telling you
ignorance.
You know back then.
Let's call it ignorance. Everything was all about New York.
Even watching the Straight Outta Compton shit when they was going through that shit and the record labels out there was only signing niggas that sound like New York.
Yeah.
Like that's just what it was.
They didn't want to hear motherfuckers say Kendall.
So you saying Kendall? Like who? What the fuck is Kendall?
I never got not to rep Kendall because I was. I yelled out Kendall heavy all the time. Shit, I threw this shit on my fucking chain. This shit I had from the fucking 90s. Like, you know what I'm saying? This shit is older than a lot of niggas. It ain't the biggest, but back then, like, it was something. You know what I'm saying? Because I was repping the block on it. But what I got back then was like, yo, you should be rhyming, like, I heard, like, to rhyme, like at the time, I wouldn't say Trick Daddy, but, like, that type of sound or rap in Spanish.
Wow. Like, they told you that's what you should do?
Yeah. I got that.
I can't even see
not don't rep Kendall, but I got that. Yo, you should try to do something like this and like that. And I'm like, that's not me.
We got different ways of that, but not really Spanish. But
no, they threw the Spanish at y'all.
I mean,
it was like, come on.
They tried, but but it wasn't that argument of the Kendall thing. That was just
they tried to put these motherfuckers in any
lane,
but like just to try to get something.
Right?
Yeah, but I never got the don't rep Kendall. And at the time, I'd rep Kendall, yell out 88. I got. Oh shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was my thing. I mean, shit, I rep the shit to this day.
Right. Well, we went through it, and and it was ridiculous.
At the end of the day, like, we the people that actually put that on the map and say at least, you know something about Kendall. EFN
started those mixtapes, brother, and nobody was saying that shit, and I guess the people felt that. New York shit was cool. Was the way to rep, to come in and try to do music, or you know what I'm saying? Like back in, I'm talking about that's just how they felt.
I guess maybe that's you heard that's how, because even though like it's crazy, cause like we all repped Kendall, but it was like we was on different sides of Kendall in a way, because on
East
Crazy
and West,
because on Crazy mixtapes we yelled out Kendall 305, 88, shit like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And Crazy was putting out some mixtapes like in '93. You know what I mean? And 94 like that. His biggest series were the LOKO mixtapes that he did that had like everybody rhyming on them. Right. Like not as heavy as EFN was doing, but because Craze mostly kept it like, within a little small. EFN managed to get not just but like others.
Everybody.
Yeah, so that was dope. But yeah, never got no kick about like.
We got it. It was crazy. We didn't give a fuck, but we got it.
It was just funny.
I think if somebody said that, I'm sure you wanted to smack somebody for that. Like, the fuck out of here. Like, how you gonna tell me not to rep my block?
Bunch of times. But it's just There's a reason for everything. Like Chris, there's a reason to throw an old man down a flight of stairs. Just don't do it. You know what I'm saying? This type situation like that. But motherfuckers can be ignorant. It's okay. You know. And if you say that still today, then you're real fucking ignorant.
Yeah, you're real stupid.
You know what I mean? You just don't know your history. It's just basically what the fuck it is. So even down. Forget about how far your offenders come. Even like crazy. There's so many motherfuckers who originated from Kendall that made it pop. If you don't do your history, you'll never fucking know. Obviously.
What's his name? Alex Rodriguez.
Yeah, your cousin from the hood.
You know what I'm saying? From the hood.
What
Kendall, son.
He repped Kendall. He repped Kendall hard. He said, "I'm from the hood." I saw that.
Yeah,
he worded it. He's right.
The thing
he should have said he was like from the hammocks or Devonair, some shit like that. He should have specifically said a block.
He said
I thought
he
wanted him to
did.
say Killian, right?
I'm saying
he looks like he's from Killian.
I'm saying he could have said one of the spots. You know what I'm saying? Like
he said Kendall. Fuck that.
Yeah, I mean,
you know
true. He said Kendall as a whole. Yeah. He said Kendall as a whole.
In that border.
Yeah,
he was repping.
I don't know. I don't think I know any hard ass motherfuckers out of Pinecrest though.
I mean, listen, they probably chilling.
They're so down low. Work. You seen them houses down in Pinecrest?
I know. I seen that.
A lot
That's
of
what I'm
cheddar
saying.
out there.
Yeah,
not all of this is business dudes.
But I'm saying though, they keeping that shit outside of on this side of Kendall by like 152, 154. That side is like the clean side. That's like
152 is
that you fuck up around, you get your money over here, and then move over here.
Now 152 he's talking about the street by my house.
By the zoo and shit.
By the zoo.
So you keep the hood shit here, and then you make that money there, and then you bring it back so you can live nice in Pinecrest.
Yeah, Pinecrest that's why it's not Kendall. That's why it's called Pinecrest.
And that's what I'm saying. Pinecrest was like Long Island back then. Like when you think about it, because Long Island had the nice houses.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The good green grass and shit.
And I just didn't want the snow no more. I was like, yo.
You had a house in Queens and Long Island, I heard.
Yeah, no, my parents worked hard.
They worked hard. So how did the relationship start with you and Mother Superior?
Chill. People gonna think that it's something funny like that.
Nah, what you mean? That's
you know how rumors start.
That's a friend relationship.
Yeah,
that's a music relationship.
If you think that
no. Right. Some people take shit and twist
They're
shit.
stupid. Don't worry about those people. Those people ain't listening here. I promise you that.
Yeah, they're not listening here.
So at the time my manager was G Smooth. And shit, I forgot what the name of the dude that was managing her at the time. He had these light eyes and shit. He kind of looked like the dude from Empire. What's that dude? He from man? The Chicago dude. Is he from Chicago?
I haven't even watched
the actor, you know who I'm talking about.
The boy did a whoop that trick.
Yeah, that dude. Yeah. Her manager looked like him. I forgot what his name was. But one time we all linked up somewhere and met, and it was just like, yo, she was just so fucking dope that I was just amazed. Like, what the fuck? You from out here and you rhyme like that?
You met her in Miami.
Yeah. I met her down in Goulds. Like we was Yeah.
What you was doing? Copping weed out this motherfucker?
Or for two, right there in the purple.
I've been to Goulds 100 times. Yeah. Just go to the weed holes. That's a hit.
But we used to go by that purple store right there.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Right, yeah.
I know what you're copping out there. Okay.
It's still there too.
I bet it is.
But yeah, so I met her and met Dynass, and everybody else, the Funky Bastards, Slice.
Love Dynass. Yeah. That's my dog. Big up Dynass.
Met Slice and all of them, and just like I felt like, wow, besides my dudes like Sim and shit like that, I was like, wow, I really found people that really rhyme. And at that time was just like, it opened my eyes to like how dope people are, just not New York rappers. Right. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. I mean,
and there's talent everywhere and shit.
Yeah. Like it took me out of like, just not just seeing Luke and Poison Clan and shit like that, like actual real spitters.
Right.
And we build a bond over that. You know what I mean? And then even who else did I meet? Seth Brimstone. Plan B.
Big up Brim.
And like that, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody, like I met him and he went to Killian too.
Yep. Oh, that's right. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He was vandalizing out here.
So like everybody was dope in their own way, in their own way with their own type of style out here. That was like, it was dope.
Right.
And I mean, damn, I don't know what else to say except after that day with me, like. We built a good rapport and became good friends. and would like spit bars and shit like that.
Yeah, I'm big up Mother Superior too.
Yeah,
we gonna bring her on.
She's
here,
one
you
of
know
the
that.
dopest rappers I know, and I'm not gonna say female rapper. I mean rapper.
just a
Like
rapper.
yeah. She,
That she can spit.
she destroyed dudes. I seen it.
Yeah.
So she was out in the battling circle too. Like she was battling. Or
So
she was
I wouldn't
already-
not that she was battling like per se like the way that I was battling,
Yeah.
but she.
Okay.
You step to
If
her,
you step
whatever
to
like
her,
that,
she
and,
gon-
and
she
she'd
gon-
be in the
she got
ciphers
you.
and be rhyming, and if you try to grab the mic, she'd snatch that shit and shut you down, and
No.
you know what I mean? And it kind of be battle-ish, because she would make her shit like, bam, that you wouldn't want to rhyme.
Right.
That it was like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
One more question I had about them Killian dudes.
Yeah.
I try to remember who I mean if I because we always stayed on the Sunset side, so that's why I never remember everyone's name on Killian.
I skipped school too much and hung out
This
everywhere.
motherfucker. I don't even know why you registered.
I used to be in your school all the time, though.
I used to be in Braddock all the time.
We used to go to Braddock once in a while.
Yeah.
Just during the lunch ways.
I'd go to Braddock because
There
the
was
craze
some-
went
there was
because
some-
craze went to
Oh,
Braddock.
word,
Yeah, word.
You know
There
what I
was
mean?
some bad
Facts.
Dominicans over there.
Braddock was crazy.
I don't know where the Dominicanas
They
came
would
from
let
at
you
the
walk
time.
up in that motherfucker
God
too, man.
damn, like they was popping back then.
They let you walk
The,
up in
Brad,
that
the
bitch.
Braddock, some of those Braddock security guards though, sometimes they
Let's not talk about the Sunset
They
security.
just never
guard.
fuck with us. They never fuck with
I
us.
don't even want to say his name, but he was waiting for them to graduate to pop out.
Who, which one? You want to say his name?
Yeah, let's not, he probably got a family.
I thought you
know what
just
I'm saying?
forgot his name.
He probably grandpa already.
That's too bad for him.
Nah, I'm sure Eddie remember the name.
I mean, because it was funny. Somebody told me. That
I know
he was
exactly
cool
what
with
you're
him.
talking about.
Everybody knew him. They say, yeah, nah, he be scheming on them during the,
Yeah,
there was a,
wait till they graduate and it's like.
And Killian, one of the tennis coaches,
Yeah.
whatever, he was smashing somebody. I forgot
bet.
who it
It
was.
was boy.
Yeah, the tennis coach there. I
And then he
forget what
tried
his
to,
name was.
when
90s was
when
crazy.
They look like all that when they try to be like
Not my
Playboy
school.
looking, They
Not my
they
school.
all smooth and shit. Like nigga, you ain't here to fucking protect us, you motherfucker.
He's stupid.
You ain't. You here to look at fresh ass and wait for them to come out of fucking school.
He ain't protecting you because you were never in school anyway.
I was never
so.
there, so I ain't give a fuck. But I'm just saying, I knew the.
He was like the dude in Juice. The cat, they never went to school. That was him for real though.
Word. If we had a fucking spot like that,
Who was that, Steel?
Still, that's
If we
still
had a
right.
spot, we
Nigga
be
never
playing-
went to
I be
school.
playing video games.
Nah, but I
too.
liked your school too. Besides Killian, Killian was cool.
Sunset was ill, man.
But your school, like I met Vic.
We the reason why there's gates
Marlon.
and fucking
Yeah, Martin's the ill
all
nigga
that
too.
shit around it. There was no gates around.
You
that
know his
motherfucking
brothers,
school.
Mikey,
Yeah.
Terrell.
James, tell me no. There was no gates around that motherfucking
There's
school.
nothing.
We went there, no cameras, no nothing.
You could leave
There
for
was
lunch.
lunch. The whole shit was a blind spot.
You
my
could
G.
leave for
There
lunch.
wasn't that shit at Killian
3
either.
hours.
Like, yo, so one of the things.
It locked the fuck down right
So,
now.
yeah, they even sealed up the front. That shit used to be open, and
They used
they
to
had
throw
lockers and
motherfuckers out. I
shit.
used to hear they used to throw motherfuckers
Yeah,
off
the
the
schools,
the-
that's
When I
Schools,
first saw that
not
that
nice.
school, when I first got here pulled up, I thought it was like I was in an episode of 90210 and shit. There was people in front of the
I walked
the
into
grass
Sunset, there was carpet.
with towels down, having picnics in front of the school on the grass and
Yes,
shit, eating lunch,
that-
doing homework.
No,
You know what
bugs
that reminds
out,
me of?
I walked into Sunset, the whole school was carpeted, son.
Carpeted?
Carpeted in
Y'all
it.
motherfuckers.
From the
Hey.
entrance, and they had the emblem in the rug.
He
Like, it
reminds
wasn't
me-
no. I was like, yo.
Hey,
I
This
thought
is
Sunset
public
was fancy
school?
because of the way that you had the driver's ed, the setup
Yeah.
on the side with
I
all
thought
the
that was a
little
little
cars.
fancy.
That was a little fancy with the
I ain't
cars.
gonna lie about that. They had the
Yo,
way.
my
Yeah.
G.
But
I
I
didn't even
mean-
see the cars. I
Yeah,
walked
the
in.
driver's
the
driver's ed cars and
And I
shit.
said,
You like it? You talking like the motherfucker talking like these are some ill luxuries. You know what I'm trying to say? That it had carpets.
Listen,
I'm
I got-
saying
I got
people
two New
standing in
Yorkers
front
on
of the
there.
building.
From the type
there
of school
was
I
no
went,
carpet.
I'm saying
in
though.
any motherfucking school I walked into in New
Yeah.
York. I come
Yo.
to Florida.
I'm saying-
Miami, Kendall.
Not the fucking.
My bad.
What I'm
I
saying
walked
is
into
the luxury-
carpet.
The shit y'all
'Cause
talking about is not like it's
Nah,
luxury.
listen,
Yo.
like
Miami. I went to Miami Springs first. They had no carpet.
Right,
It
well.
was regular.
well, you
I
talking about
walked
Miami
into
Springs?
I went to Kendall Sunset. Carpet with the emblem in the door when you walk in. It's on the floor.
jelly?
That was the nasty part because all the cheerleaders was doing all their shit barefoot, and then it said just started to stink.
yeah.
So
Started
one of the
stinking
things that I
part
thought
of the
was
hallway.
fancy,
You
one
know
of
that.
That whole
one of the
hallway was
fancy
stink.
things that I thought about with
Yeah,
Killian
man, that's
was,
just
you know
fun.
how most schools have the lunch, the cafeteria and shit like that. They had you go outside and there was like a lineup of food trucks.
We had food trucks in our joint too.
I was like, what the fuck is
He
yo?
stopped. He
What you
stopped
talking about in
eating
our
it.
school or your school?
Our school.
Both.
Our school,
they
we had it.
Yeah,
Killian?
Killian. They was
Oh, I
a.
didn't
They
know
had a
that.
I'ma
pizza.
tell
They
you
had
the
a
day-
pizza.
I'ma
They had
tell
a
you-
Chinese food.
Yo, my mind was blown. My mind was
we can
blown
leave.
when I
I'ma
came
tell
out
you
here.
the
I said
day
they
it
got
was.
food
I'm gonna
trucks
tell
in
you
the
the day I
back.
stopped eating in those food trucks. Though, you ready? They had a steak. This one dude did
Story.
a steak and cheese, like Paco Bistec. You say steak sandwich. I said, let me get a steak sandwich and a soda. But this motherfucker, this food truck was so hot and so grimy.
300 degrees.
This motherfucker had like 8 towels on his neck, 2 on his under. He's sweating bullets.
He was dripping sweat in your
That
sandwich.
motherfucker goes to make my sandwich and he looks at me and to ask me in Spanish, ¿Qué lechuga? But when he said ¿Qué lechuga?
Oh, that's
Oh,
sweat.
fucking guapolini went down on my. It just, I'm not looking at him no more. He's asking me about lechuga, and I'm looking at the steak getting soaked by his fucking sweat. I said, cancel that, Poppy. And I didn't even eat lunch that day. But I never went back to that motherfucking truck, bro. You know what truck I'm talking about outside the
I
steak
know,
truck?
I know which one. Cause
So did you get the lettuce or what?
No.
Not
I
even
didn't
the
give it
lettuce.
to you, not even that E.
That was
coli
dressing.
lettuce.
That was dressing.
That was not.
Yo, my G.
It was.
That was yo. Now,
Yo,
now,
I used to eat
He was
that
trying to
bitch
give him the
every
special
day.
dressing.
It was so bad. I said,
that
I
was the
man.
special
I ain't
sauce
doing it no more.
to the steak.
And then,
Yeah.
That was the.
no, they didn't even have pizza.
They had pizza.
Killian had
They a
pizza.
truck.
I don't remember.
Killian had a pizza truck,
I
a
remember
Chinese
that.
truck.
Yeah, a bootleg that he cut the side of the
I
the
never
van
ate it.
out.
I never ate it
And
there.
that shit was like I don't know
Some
what it
dude would
was,
come from like
electrical
Subway
oven
or something
shit.
and have like 100 pre-wrapped subs.
Oh yeah, they come.
That's what I
Subway
would
came.
fuck with. Let me hit $2, my G.
I thought it was $5.
$2 fucking. That's how much you never went to school. $5 in the 90s. Come on, $2 fucking. $2.50 with a drink. Let's go. It's nothing. It's beautiful, but they used to let us leave for lunch.
Yeah, we
until
could
too
leave.
many
That
people
was
died.
another thing
in
that
car-
I left.
car accidents.
We was going to pizza, Mike's
You
and
leave for-
Marino's.
Yeah, but you
When it
you
was
get the
together.
1 hour wave. I take all 3 of them hours.
Yo.
All 3.
I left with my man Steph and Moody. We went to Cutler Ridge Mall.
I know Moody.
We left Killian, went to Cutler Ridge Mall. I went shopping. I had one of my peoples from New York send me New Jack City. I had the bootleg New Jack City on VHS while it was still in the movies.
Yeah,
And
You heard them, Feds.
so I opened it
you
up.
heard him.
I opened it up with the movie, and
I bet you still got that New Jack
got a
City
bunch
I-
of
I
bootleg
probably
like a
got-
motherfucker in the
but
crib.
no,
Get
but you
'em.
remember back then the VHS cases was like real big plastic with the cushion
Do
around
we
it.
remember?
Yeah.
So they
I'll
took
tell you
out
a
the
funny story in a
cushion,
second.
and I had like 3 G's in there.
Uh,
So he sent me the movie with some money. It was like, yo,
yeah.
we feel bad you out there, but you missing out. Because, I used to make money back there. So
Right.
they sent me and said, here, we love you.
Hey, this money you was painting?
Huh?
You painted?
You a painter?
I worked.
You know how I know you still got that VHS? All y'all New York niggas do that. Motherfucking Paul got
still got that's-
collection about
and that's from
easy
Jersey.
2,000
It's probably a
VHS.
Jersey and Manhattan thing.
Easy. That's an up north thing for sure.
But I used to own a video store back in New York, though. I had a video store from like 90, what was
Bootleg
it?
videos, you see?
96, 97.
Bdope videos.
Bdope
Nah,
video.
it was
Bdope
seeing all
bootleg.
videos.
Bdope bootleg videos.
Bronx. They wasn't bootleg.
DB.
But it was dope though, had the regular movies, little back area with the X-rated shit.
Right. Let me ask you another. Let me ask you a
Mr. Del
good
Rio.
question, a music related question.
Go ahead.
You out here. This is pretty much where you could say For me, I say you started rapping because you didn't have the heavy audience that I feel that you have now. At least years after you started in Miami. Do you think that you would have had a better opportunity? You just would have stayed in New York rapping, or you like just how your shit turned out from being in Miami? You understand what I mean?
So I could say yes and no to that.
Right. Obviously.
If I would have stayed in New York doing music, I know I would have made something over there because of the people that I knew and shit like that.
Right.
And the people that came out of like my area.
Right.
But would I probably wouldn't be on the shit that I am now, kind of per se.
Right.
And I think my whole sound probably would have been different than what it is because of the people that I fucked with out here.
Right.
And the way that we built our sound.
It's got to be because obviously that
what I
you
mean?
sound, or if anything you've ever done is because of the people you met out here, the
Yeah.
influence, obviously.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean?
I understand that part completely. Saying you would never know what would have happened if you would have stayed in NY.
I wouldn't, but
You know what I'm
I
saying?
know that I still would have done something. I'm sure I would have made something because even though I'm not
happy-
big and famous
if you
out here,
happy,
but
it
I
don't
feel like
matter.
I feel like for myself that who I am and what I've done out here, I made something for myself.
Right.
I'm not big,
Right.
famous, shit, but
That's what I'm
for
saying.
myself,
If you satisfied, who
Yeah.
gives a fuck?
Yeah,
So
that's why
you know what I mean.
Doesn't matter who you trying to fucking impress.
I made a name for myself that people know me, even though I'm not fucking, you know, on a different level that some people wish to be, try to be.
Right.
You know what I mean? If I would have been over there, I'm sure I still would have some sort of name for myself.
Right.
But my sound would probably be a whole lot different than what it is.
What's the biggest misconception you hear about Bdope? What I don't mean like today or last week, just in the you know, like in the last couple of years that you're probably like they just don't know my story or something, like something or maybe some of the people don't fucking know about you that you feel that you made history about from being down here. You know what I'm saying? Like anything that you may have heard, like that sounds like some bullshit. Or have you had any of those? Anybody, like any shit that people come at you because you're not this new generation. They'll guess at the older generation. They don't fucking.
I think the only thing that I probably heard was certain different people told me, "Oh, I heard you lost this battle here. Or I heard this dude beat you or that."
We heard that Pitbull, right? He beat you.
No.
Oh,
I
that's what we heard.
Where and when?
Mr. Worldwide guy.
What was that at?
Where and when?
It was a different time. It was a different time.
What do you mean different time? There was never no time. I ain't never lose to nobody out here. And that's what I'm talking about.
What I'm saying is when Pit was coming out, you already was doing your shit. Like you was out the battling. Circle.
Yeah.
Listen,
that's what I'm just saying.
Okay.
Don't even listen to us.
I was like a different time. Wait, hold up. Where's the time?
No.
Boris told us that. We didn't even believe him.
Beast in the Hood told us.
We didn't believe him.
So that's one thing. Like I've heard like somebody like, you know, told me, "Oh, I heard so and so beat you," and I was like, "When? Where?" Because I ain't never lose a battle out here. Right. And if there was a battle that I ain't win, was because I wasn't in it.
Did you ever battle JPO?
So we never got to battle, but we did rhyme together. And we rhymed together on
I can't say RIP yet. Can we? Is he still? Is he still?
I don't know.
In the vegetable state. I don't. You know what I'm saying? Because they put him away. That's my bro.
Rest in peace, JQ. We never battled, but we rhymed together.
And this nigga.
So
get that polo biz up. Get that polo biz up.
Steph brought him to my crib one day. This is when he was working at Signature Gardens with Paul and all of them. They came to the crib. And,
that's exactly okay. That's
you know what I'm saying?
No, that's exactly. I was gonna say that's the niche.
And we rhymed together, and like for I'd say like an hour, 2 hours, just nonstop, just rhyming back and forth.
Yeah.
And then we jumped on the EFN tape, and so it's me, Garcia, Ill Seed, and J Pure.
Nasty.
Yeah.
J Pure is illest, man.
Let me tell you something. That right.
But nah.
And the coolest motherfucker ever too.
And then the same shit happened with Paul. He was at Steph's crib one day, and his brother Alex was there recording his shit with his he had a camcorder recording, and so he put it on a CD, DVD, CV. Yeah. Me and Paul rhyming together on video and shit like that. It's on video somewhere. Steph got it.
That's hard.
Paul, I don't know if Paul.
I love all that old shit.
You got on the VHS?
Nah. This was burnt on the DVD.
Oh, it's on the DVD.
It's on the
when
DVD.
DVDs came out.
Yeah. When they started coming that you could burn your own shit. When you could bootleg those. Yeah.
Oh, he had the burner, nigga.
I had the CD burner.
Any gigs, man. Any gig you got, he got it, baby.
You was the Mark Furman in the movies.
No.
The 6 CD burner at the same
remember
time.
that dude?
Yo, Mark Furman. Was it the Hip Hop Connection?
Hip Hop Connection. He used to roll around with the big CD cases. Yo, he had. I remember one time when he had
tapes.
He had a tape.
No, he had
tapes. But then he moved up.
More, he was like, yo, you like hip hop?
Oh yeah. He had like the suitcase,
the
the suitcase things.
Yo, I said,
no, he wasn't playing.
I remember one time he had like a trench coat type shit with the tape pockets.
He was not fucking around.
Mark Furman, Hip Hop Connection.
He made his little flyers with what tapes he had involved.
He distributed EFS mixtapes on it after a while. Yeah. Later on, he just started. Man, he had us in that.
Yeah, no, big up Mark Furman.
That was Mark Furman. He did
a big staple in that mixtape.
He's right now doing call it? I think he's like showing old school movies.
Okay.
Oh, where?
And like he does like a theme and shit.
But he did. I liked what he did because he brought like a lot of the outside mixtapes to people's ears out here.
I mean, I was happy to see that there was somebody like that convenient.
Yeah.
That I said, get the fuck out of here. Word. Let me get like 3 of them tapes. I had all that shit.
Well, I would have to say he was the first because after that there was a couple little stores that you can go to and find some of the mixtape. But he had it first for sure. I saw.
I didn't know because they like the Backway supposedly was open.
Backway, that too.
And then Teddy, when people started burning CDs,
and Crazy Goods,
Teddy
and then we opened up,
had a bunch of the
Crazy Goods.
Yeah, we had him at the Crazy Goods store. That was hard. That was a good time, man.
Yeah.
Did you ever have any beef with any little rapper that even if he wasn't big, just anybody?
I used to want to smack everybody.
Oh,
And only because at that time.
Physically, who you really
No, I used to physically want to smack the shit out of
You
people.
don't have any specific
I
story?
just want to make sure you're not talking metaphorically.
We had a couple little run-ins. We had some dudes show up at our office. We was like, they can cut. It was like only like 7 of us, but motherfuckers rolled like 30 days.
So like that, not
what's up?
not
And
over
still didn't
rhyming,
want it.
not over rhyming, but I would have
and they
people
came for
show
no
up to my
reason.
crib because I would fuck their girl.
Oh, you was that nigga.
Hey,
Hey, you was that nigga, huh?
I did that once or twice. But they wasn't my dogs. I didn't know them.
And that's what I'm saying.
I didn't know
they
them.
wasn't. They was.
I knew
I knew
of
of them. I knew of them. They wasn't my people.
But I ain't
Yeah.
I'm
You're
right
right.
with you. I'm on
So
your
if
side.
you're gonna point to him and say you was that, I wasn't like that. Nah. So I was like,
No.
I was like that nigga. Like I might have known them, but they wasn't my people.
My family.
I don't think you was fucking your best
Alright,
man.
Out your mind.
I don't think you was fucking your brother's girl, your best man's girl. No, I don't think that.
Nah.
That's way too
But-
foul.
no.
You
But
can't do that.
If I know you, like what are you? And your girl want to look my way.
What language was that?
You know, I'm gonna be like, okay.
Yeah, I had a couple of run.
No, because it hit the box.
I had a couple of run-ins where people wanted to try to say. I even got fucking jumped at a damn gas the Chevron up on 137th in Kendall.
Yeah.
Pumping gas. Yeah, man. Fucking football player and like 3 of the
Over a girl?
Yeah.
But you know it was over a girl, I'm saying.
Well, it had to be because afterwards
that's what I'm asking,
after I got jumped and I'm looking around like, yo, 3 fucking football players is fucking really.
You fucked 3 of these bitches?
I fucked
No,
I
one of
fucked
them, but there was some more.
and they
But
was just
the
mad.
dude was
Watch
scared.
out with the
They fucked
table.
you up as a
Just don't
The
shake it up.
dude was scared to fight me one-on-one.
Yeah, he brought his homeboys,
teammates.
is what he's saying.
Yeah. And
brought
I
the football
caught
team.
him though at Town and Country after the movies, and I fucked him up one-on-one. Like, you know what I'm saying? He was so pissed. His friends tried to jump in. My peoples was there. They was like,
I was a rap.
you know, they was like,
But they got you at the
What-
gas
what-
station.
got me. I was by myself.
Should have pulled the motherfucking gas out the car, nigga, like that.
Sprayed them up with gas.
I know it sounds evil, but you got, you know what I mean?
So the thing was, I was.
Joey did that shit one time. I mean, not Joey, my bad. I don't want to say his name.
He said, my bad.
I know his name.
You know how many
I
Joeys
seen
out
it
there?
happen, though.
So
seen
I
it happen.
would have, but it happened so quick. I was pumping the gas and I got hit in the back of the head.
Oh, that's
I never saw it
nasty.
coming.
That's
I
the
got hit in the
worst.
back of the head, and when I looked back, another dude hit me, and I was like, "Oh shit!" So I went to my car. I had a 380 I used to keep in the dash, right on the steering column. I went and I got it, and I was ready to let off. They said, "Oh shit!" They all jumped in the car. I had to follow them. Drove all the way down to the Heights. They ran up in the house. Their mama came out. One, I don't even remember which one. Mama was. I was like,
But you was
"Alright."
fucking some football player girl who go to Richmond Heights?
Nah, he went to Killian. He lived in the Heights.
It's Killian's. No. Something about Killian, boy. Killian's.
But
That's
yeah,
fucked
I
up
was like,
school, boy.
damn, that's
I
what
don't
it
know
is.
how it is now.
I was like, that's
I
what it
hated
is
it
out
when I
here.
went there. I went there for
and
one
I
year,
used
I
to hate
hated
that
it.
shit. I couldn't understand it because at that time, I'm like 5'5" now. At the time when I first moved here, I was probably like 5'1".
When you
know what I mean?
When
When I
this
first-
happened.
yeah.
Oh, when you first moved there.
Yeah. So
Alright.
I'm like, really? Like, y'all gonna jump me? Like, that's what really I was.
And yo, I'm sorry. If the camera may have caught it, it may have looked like I just ADD for a second. But when you said 5'5", both y'all motherfuckers making me feel taller than the bitch ass out this motherfucker. I can't.
That's all he says.
I didn't notice it
That's
for
all
a
he sounds
second.
like to me. I am Groot.
But
I got you, tall guy. All right, shut the fuck up.
But you know, it's just like it just stunned me. Like at the fact that, all right, cool, I got hit. One time I went to turn around so I could go fight. And then another dude hit me and I was like, wait, what the fuck? Wait, what's going on right here? Like,
Right.
I'm getting jumped? Really? And then when I realized
You
what
thought
the
you
fuck
was in
was
New
going
York
on,
after that, huh?
yo, I was just like, I couldn't believe it. Like,
Yeah,
really?
no, it's ill.
And I was like, that's how y'all
Let me tell you,
motherfuckers
it's
do out
funny
here?
because when I was younger, when IMP was really running heavy in the streets.
Yo, I
them
used to
dudes always,
fucking-
they never fought 1-on-1. It was 10-on-1, 8-on-1, 13-on-1.
I used to walk, and when I lived in Devonair to the Circle K, I used
Yeah.
to have to fight with these motherfuckers
Oh, that was
all the time.
At
shootout.
IMP headquarters.
Yeah. Right
You
right
talking about in
there.
front of Hot Wheels?
Yeah, right
That-
there. The Circle K at the Hot Wheels.
That's what you get hanging out over there. What you
I
hanging
lived
out there?
across the street. I lived in Devonair Villa 5.
Oh, that's why.
So I used to walk from Villa 5 right there to the
IMP
Circle K.
headquarters, he was hanging out at.
The fuck I know.
That's
you know
what
what I'm
you
saying?
at.
Yeah, I had fights, shootouts.
Yeah,
I had to fucking call my cousins from New York and my brother like,
that
yo.
Circle K, that's where Trek said that he got jumped in. He did the initiation. That's where he was at. Yes, that's the headquarters.
Yo, I used to have to call my fam to come down. Like, yo, I need some peoples here to fucking help me handle this shit.
Horrible.
Because you know what I'm saying. At that time, I didn't really have peoples like that.
Yeah,
So
right.
Yeah.
once my brother, my cousin, and shit like that flew down, we had to fucking fuck a dude up in Killian. Like in front of the principal's office area right here. Like this is like the main hallway type shit. We had vending machines here. We used to shit. It's crazy. The news came, everything. I think it's either Channel 7, Channel 10, whatever. We had to dip in cars and break out. Like everybody was like, "Yo, don't fuck with Bob. Like family gonna come down here. Shit's gonna be off the wall."
I gotta ask you something that I just remembered from we did from another show. We talk about this all the time. I'm fucking blasted. And I'm not making fun of. I ain't making fun of nothing. I ain't making fun of short people, short guys. No, I gotta bring this up because this is my brother. This is my bro. You know that. You my brother. This ain't no joke. I'm trying to put some fucking confidence in him. Tell him he keeps telling. He tells me short guys. Girls don't like short guys. We get the bad rap.
Yo,
how many times you told me that? And I'm telling him it's not that.
Yo,
because he just.
I'm only.
Wait. You want to know why? You want to know why I'm asking him?
Because
he seems like he a little more confident and what I told him is how you talk to a girl. It's how you approach her. Yes or no? I want to know what your problem. Not if you have a problem. Is there a problem?
The problem was
that's not what I meant. Right, I worded it wrong.
So my problem, my short people's problem.
Well, is there a problem? That's what I'm asking.
The only problem that I had was not having enough time to fuck with all the bitches I was fucking with. That was the only problem.
That's a good problem.
But I'm trying to fucking tell
I fuck tall bitches.
guy.
Bitches my height.
Listen,
tall bitches. This
I would.
When you were younger, I know you respectfully married or got your wifey.
Took that whole shit
when
out
you
of
were
context.
single, tall bitches diss you? No, I want to know. You said
it's not about the diss.
I mean, you told me that.
They just tell me
you would never understand. You never understand because you're so tall. That's what he told me.
See, no, that's bullshit.
You're a fucking lie.
That's Porter Rock Tales again.
Hey, don't lie. That's what he told me.
Back to Porter Rock Tales.
That's what you told me. That I'm never gonna understand.
I never told you that.
Yes, you did.
I always said
October 27th.
When I would talk to them, they
me
straight
that.
up. They obviously everybody has preferences, dog.
Yes.
Maybe
I wanna know if he's had a
obviously the
problem.
ones that I spoke to has preferences at that time, and it was like, I don't date short dudes. That's it. It's all that.
I get that. I had a couple of
Not
chicks
that
that tried
have
to.
confidence.
He won't holler at a tall girl though.
I will. No. Dude, I had a tall girl in Miami Springs. What are you talking about?
97?
Yeah, fly boy.
1997?
Yeah, but she was a little shorter than you. A little shorter than you.
Then she had low self-esteem.
It's tall people shit.
Nah. So I had a couple of chicks where they was like, I don't.
Have they ever said that to you?
I had a chick that told me I don't date short people. I said I ain't trying to date you. I'm trying to fuck you.
Hey, I like this line.
That's gravy.
You don't like the line?
I do.
Hey, sorry, but adding to Eddie's problem,
What?
I gotta show y'all this, man.
Oh my
taller
god.
than
I
you?
gotta show you.
You got a chick taller than
3
you?
is not a problem.
Women to say, oh, you're 5 feet on dating sites? You should be dead. That's okay.
Ha!
Who said that to you here? Nobody. Women in general, I've said it on dating sites.
Ah!
He said?
Everywhere I
But
go,
he's pissed off about it. That's his problem.
biting lip.
You kind of right.
Shut your mouth.
It's oh shit!
All my fault.
Shut your mouth, you tall motherfucker.
He said, "Hold my balls."
Dude,
It's-
want to step outside?
Oh man, he got the Napoleon
Hey,
complex.
look at this dude. He's
God
trying.
damn!
His
You can't.
nose
He's
in
not
his
even in
dick.
the video.
Go ahead and attack me, Jacob.
You did the Jimmy Superfly on him.
Dang,
Yeah, it's
he
relevant.
fucking what now?
That's-
He did the what's that the dude for Undertaker?
Right. No, I'm telling
No,
you.
listen,
Nah,
listen.
so
listen.
I'm telling.
I told a few like
don't
I ain't
listen
trying
to
to
him.
date you. I'm trying to fuck you, and I got the ass.
No, I
Of
hear you.
course.
And then there was a couple. They
You know
was
why
like,
that line
nah.
works?
And it
Because they
works.
be like, I never heard that shit before.
Yeah,
I like the
yeah.
confidence in that.
Listen,
Do you agree with
listen,
that? You know what I'm saying? That's what I feel.
No, and then there was,
It's
and
how
then
you approach
and then there was the
that,
other
man.
confidence. I whip my dick out and be like, "What's
Well,
up?"
Listen.
okay, well, You ain't gonna do that.
I'm
Eddie
not
ain't
gonna
gonna
do
do
that.
that.
I'm not like that's.
Eddie's not gonna do that.
Oh, I had to do it to prove a point. Like
He's not
just
gonna
because you
do
told
it.
my shit, I handle you.
I've
do
never had
that.
a problem with any of that.
You should do it sometime. They like that. You like eating ass. I mean, you say
Yeah,
you
but-
tell people they should eat
I'm just
ass
not whipping out
because
my
they
dick.
like it, but I'm
with
saying
him.
like
I say you should put your dick on their shoulder and shit.
Nah,
You know what I mean? If you can reach it,
shoulder? Yeah, nah, I have to tip your toes.
he be nervous to talk bitches. I promise you.
It's all right. Listen.
He don't think they
But that-
accept
but
him.
that's a whole different-
It's not that there's no confidence. If you tell me, and then
He's
at the
going
time,
by what's
at the
happened to
time,
him.
I'm not.
His
I wasn't
history.
just
You
trying
had
to
a bad
fuck.
experience.
I
It's a bad
wasn't
experience.
I wasn't just trying to fuck. I'm trying to find a girlfriend.
Right.
Not to say like if she tell me yo I don't date short niggas, cool. I'm gonna keep it moving. Cause yeah, I could have said I ain't trying to whatever. I just want to fuck. I could have said if I want fucking. I don't want that. I was looking for a woman.
when I was in high school, I dated a girl that
High
was
school
taller
was
than
no-
me.
I was
No,
fucking
I
around.
dated a girl at the time. She was probably like
Oh
fucking
man, I had him
5'9".
fat. I had him shorter than
And
me.
I
I
was
had him
short.
taller than me. I had it all of that. I didn't have no I didn't give a fuck. As long as you was cool with me and you let me fuck, I'm with you. You know what I'm saying?
So yeah, I never had an issue.
But then I'm like, yo, I want to find me a girl. Now, if a girl tell me straight up, yo, I don't date short dudes. All right, I ain't wasting my time.
Cause you trying to settle
I'm trying
down,
to settle down to
yeah.
find that girl. So if you telling me straight up you don't date short dudes,
Yeah.
I have no shot in hell. All right, I'm out.
This is kind of
That's
true.
it. I gotta keep it moving. No confidence lost.
You
I'm
like
out.
No, but I mean, just
Would
keep
you-
shooting your shot. I mean,
Always.
I told law of averages.
Listen,
I'm sure Steph Curry wasn't always that great of a 3-point shooter at one
Guaranteed.
time.
No,
So you know,
listen, I'm not mad. But yo, if I'm attracted to a tall girl and I'm gonna holler at her, and if she, as long as she don't tell me yo, I don't date short dudes, I'm going in.
all right,
I'm going in.
keep going.
If she allow it, but if she don't, you know what I'm saying? It's
He's
all
happy.
good.
Leave him alone.
Yeah.
Boris always mad when you
Boris
happy.
is always
Oh
in.
man, what do you
What?
mean?
I got this is a little homegirl, you know.
He-
But
and Boris
she's not
be-
tall. She's shorter than me.
Yeah, I was happy because he came to our show and I was like, oh, shit.
Oh, you see?
Really?
With a tall girl,
Nah, she's
Oh.
she's shorter than me, but you know,
Yeah,
it don't
like, I
matter.
was
Shorter
like,
than you?
perfect,
Well,
perfect.
yeah, we know we
see that was rare that I found girls to fuck with that was actually shorter than me. And it was just like,
He's the, top
he's the
man,
king
like
of that.
If she's shorter, then obviously you taller than her. You know?
But why you do
No,
that?
no,
'Cause
I'm
then
saying-
you didn't
I
get
don't
more-
do that.
I'm tall.
I just, you know
It
what
was
I'm saying?
rare
It's-
that I found a chick to
if
fuck
it's what
that
attracts my
that was
way,
smaller than
if
me.
it's coming to me, then I'm like, okay,
And I don't mean it like it's a bad thing why you do that. I'm
Yeah.
saying, do you do
know.
that because
No.
on purpose that you're looking for a girl shorter so that way you can feel more
You can
confident?
There's time I'm seeing a tall girl. She like, I said, God damn, she look
Well,
good.
you had
And
one
I'm,
and
you
you
know,
let it
Yo,
go.
doing my thing.
I'm at a height level where most
Yo,
girls
you
was
had
either
one,
my
you
height
let it go.
or taller. There was maybe a few that I found that were actually shorter than me.
The shorter ones was freaky. I'm gonna be real. They was freaky. The short ones. I wanted to fuck.
I was trying to
He did
imagine.
the-
I wanted to
he
fuck
did the
with a little
whistle and
person.
everything.
I wanted to fuck with a little person. I had a shot one
Cause they
time.
got big butts.
Oh, Eddie had one.
No, you didn't just say that.
You never
I'm
noticed that,
happy he said it.
yeah.
I'm happy he said it and not me.
Guys, pause. They got big butts because they're
It
this
doesn't
tall,
matter what they. It doesn't
and
matter.
all the meat goes just
they're-
there.
No, but what I'm
they're
saying is
well proportioned.
no. So what?
balls.
They're well
he said,
proportioned.
no, because you know how you got different girls and some either
I
some either
understand
got
what
big
you're saying.
tits, some got a fat ass, some got both. But I've never seen a little
A
person with a
don't
flat
got
ass.
Really big, but they don't got really big tits either. Though.
No, but I'm just saying I never seen a
They
little
got nice
person with a
tits.
flat
Eddie had a
ass.
few
Flat
friends that
I never
liked
seen
it.
one. So
Nah,
every
I
little
wish I
person I
did.
seen, every little person I seen got a big butt.
He had one.
They got yo.
He had a cheat. Yo,
Oh, Eddie
this
had one.
little.
Damn, hold up, I
From
don't.
Kendall.
I'm gonna get canceled on
No, we
this shit.
saying
Like,
little
no,
person.
no,
We
I
saying
said
little
little
person.
person.
That's the
Alright,
correct.
This little 3-foot bandit came up to him in the middle of the dance floor.
Wood Tavern.
It was Wood Tavern?
Yes.
Yeah, no. it
And they was
And Wynwood?
they was doing almost like a grind, I guess.
The
I don't know.
crazy shit is,
Kendall
we was
too.
repping the day wear.
Repping what?
We was all wearing the day wear Who's Crazy shirt,
Yes.
and I had Who's Crazy on my back, and then she tugged on my shirt.
And what you did? You look down
She
like
was
who's
like,
tugging?
she was like, I'm crazy. I said, oh word.
She was like this, tugging on the
You know,
shirt.
whatever. We started
And
dancing. No, we started dancing, and then she.
Did you rest your nuts on the top of her head?
No, almost
Nah, I
was.
wasn't that tall. She was.
okay.
I'd be like real little. I'm sure. Shit. We had a great.
Oh, Sig Vic commented on my shit. Said Kendall is the Mecca.
This brother
He
Ken.
ain't lying. He ain't lying.
Sick Vic is the devil.
We talked about our Kendall history.
Sig Vic, like Sig Vic is like the magnet because he was. Everybody was there.
Yeah, look, I'm gonna throw this
That 6 degrees type separation.
Yeah,
Vic is the 6 right there.
I know.
He's
Trust
that guy.
me,
He's
you know.
that guy. So he's fine. He gave Heckler a shirt. He ain't give me a shirt. So
I ain't get a shirt either.
He cut. Oh, right.
I didn't get a shirt either.
I think it's because we short.
But he got one of my shirts, but I sold it. Did you buy that one?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
Don't shout me out.
I think it's because we short. You didn't get one.
Oh, he don't got our size?
Vic,
He
he's fine.
definitely
He should have our size.
Nah, he said he getting the mid cut shirts coming up.
Oh, he's gonna cut it
The mid cut tees to fit
so
you.
I can show the bottom of my fat tits.
Yeah, I don't know, whatever you want to show.
My breast,
Listen.
my breastles.
You like I know.
What you got going on right
I
now?
want you to
What's poppin'
plug
right now?
what-
Plug,
yeah,
plug
but-
what you got going right now.
anything
So-
you want to plug. First of all, you got to give us your socials. But besides that, anything you want to plug that any
So,
projects.
The latest
your
project
son,
I just dropped.
Anything.
The latest project I just dropped, that 88 shit.
Right.
It's on my website.
What's the
I
website?
did bdope.com. I did the release party. Y'all came out there.
Yes,
we was
yes,
also
yes.
celebrating
Mother
Wifey
Superior
B
was out
Day
there too.
Right
and
on
Mother
B Day, word up, big up,
Mother
big up.
Superior B Day.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we did it big that day.
Yes, sir.
We had everybody.
And Kendall
come out,
was in
perform.
Pembroke Pines.
Heavy.
We brought Ken Do the Pines. Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Heavy duty.
That was Ken Do Heavy.
Yeah.
But yeah, she produced the whole album, 10 tracks.
His wife is what he's in.
Yeah.
Because you missed it.
Oh no, his wife.
Yeah,
is a
Mel's
producer.
banger.
Mel's banger. Look at that.
Yeah, on IG. Got everybody that's from my son, Shadi, Mowgli, who else? Agony, Salazar,
Okay.
fuck, damn.
Got a squad. on there.
H2Owens. Then, reached out, got Orion, Hialeah, got No Emotion, Stay Out in Ponds. It's a dope project. Check,
Right.
check it out.
Bdo.com.
Yeah. I got hats, I got the shirts, I got the Bdope shirts, and then I
Got
got the
merch, you got all that
I got
shit.
the
You
I
ready.
Am 88 shirts.
All right.
Or I Love 88, however you want to look at it.
You from Kendall? Oh yeah, Alex Rodriguez. Go on bdo.com. Get your 88 shirt.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Tell
Come on,
A-Rod to rep me because I make
support-
more hits than A-Rod, but
Oh, I'm gonna tell.
down
I
in
got
the
his
bottom,
number.
name known like
Shooting
Publix.
shots, A-Rod.
I got his number. I'm
You
gonna
shooting
know.
shots, A-Rod.
Yeah.
We in the hood. Remember Kendall's
if
the hood.
A-Rod really want to rep Kendall, he need one of them 88 shirts.
You need one word. You
That's
heard it.
most
You heard it here on
definitely.
Grumpy OG.
Yeah, he could wear one of them 88 shirts, and when people ask him, what's that about? He say, because I'm repping Kendall. I'm repping the hood. Then that's what he could be like.
That's what he really do.
You gonna take your shirt, put his face on the
Ale,
cover.
you know he invests
Nah,
in
'cause
businesses
then it won't
too.
be me.
Alex Rodriguez,
Nah.
dale, tira billete pa' acá.
He got a little billete.
Little. It's a New
He got a
York,
little
he's a
billete.
New York Yankee, baby, for life.
Yes.
He's branded.
And your son, he got projects.
Yeah, B Glizzy. He got
Glizzy.
shit that he's working on, and then he's featured on the joint two joints. One of the videos, the first single that was Pass the Torch, he featured on that. He on a joint called Flights. He got his own shit that he working on. He check his SoundCloud. B Glizzy 2414, I think is his SoundCloud name. The kid is nasty.
That's dope.
He nasty.
That's dope.
I
Passing
can't
the
even
torch
say.
for real.
Yo,
Right.
when I tell you, like, I ain't even gotta say. People could hear it and hear for themselves. The fucking kid is nasty.
There you go. Word up.
I got shirts, I got hats.
Got merch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hit up. Bdope.com. Get your merch. It's Christmas time.
Yeah.
Get some
real.
gifts out.
You should
Perfect
do the.
time
They
right
make some
now.
good stocking
You
stuff.
got some discounts you want to put out there?
I ain't got no discounts.
Discounts. I ain't the cheapest price, just the best.
Yeah, shirts is 20, hats is 25.
Christmas.
My nigga.
Those are good prices right there.
Yeah.
It
There
is.
you go.
Yeah, Eddie
The
charged
prices
40
are
and 50.
Insane. You don't
Listen.
know about that.
That 88 shit, $15.
James know about it.
It's a dope project.
I
That was
want
worth
that
it.
no New York commercials, man. I want him on it.
The store was dope. It was
I also
called
got
Crazy
a
Eddie's.
new School Days album we dropped, me and Sim. That's out, called Back to Class.
All right.
So
Oh yeah, that's right. You told me about that. That's
So
all
I got
right.
those two projects out right now. Those are the newest. And then, I'm just working. I got new shit that I'm working on to come out. I got another project working on with H called 88th Street. I got these dope session projects that I'm working on with this dude Mike Sessions. Just working.
That's it, man. Just keep the youth knowing that the old school is still popping.
We just keeping it alive
You know
and shit.
Try to keep this what we call real hip hop. If you live hip hop, if you are hip hop, this is what hip hop is.
Yeah, and we appreciate
Bars. We want bars.
We appreciate you for coming out.
Thanks for having me to come out.
No, you already know. We told you we wanted you. We want to put your little stamp on the history.
It literally is my third time. Last time, it was during Art Basel and the keys were somewhere else where we couldn't come in.
Remember that?
Easy.
Damn, you can't be saying that on the air, but we're gonna let that one slide.
You can edit it.
We don't edit nothing here.
You know about cocaine.
My editor charges by the edit. He charges by the edit. We keep the edits real short around here.
No, it's just
Listen, we appreciate you for coming. You already know you my bro.
Bdope, Kendall.
You're in K-Town 88.
Representative.
Grumpy OGs.
Wait.
Yes, bdope.com. Don't forget.
Bdope.com. Get your
Grumpy
merch.
OGs. Hannibal Heck, Eddie the Ass, Cedar Bdope. We gone.
Peace.